Special Secretary, DPA and Economic Relations, colleagues, friends, it's a particular privilege to be here today, given the fact that economic interests have always been a key driver of our diplomatic relations, especially in today's era of rapid globalization. Countries all over the world recognize economic diplomacy as a critical element of their statecraft, and India has never been an exception to this. In this changing world of interconnectivity and interdependency, with various global players striving to influence the outcome of economic relationships, economic diplomacy continues to play a central role in how the Ministry of External Affairs interacts with the world. Whether it is the negotiation of liberal trading arrangements with key nations, large-scale investments in the various sectors of other countries, focus on developing transport and energy infrastructure in the neighborhood, or India's role as an economic partner, India's traditional role as an economics partner with other developing countries, we have always accorded central importance to our economic diplomacy. To derive the full political benefits of economic diplomacy, the Ministry of External Affairs work in close coordination with other partner ministries in bringing together the various strands of our economic diplomacy. We have never looked at foreign and trade policy in separate and narrow terms. And we work together with other partner ministries in enhancing India's standing in the region and the world at large. The elements which have made India attractive to investors remain intact. These include the tremendous potential of our domestic market, driven by an emerging middle class, cost competitiveness, and an enormous pool of young talent. Foreign direct investment into India has been steadily increasing over the last few years, and a recent study by one of the global tax and investment advisory firms has indicated that India has moved up to the top slot of the attractive investment destination list, closely followed by Brazil and then China. As an emerging economic power, we have made a conscious effort to strengthen our economic engagement with countries across the globe with a view to enhancing our bilateral trade and investment ties. Our missions have always been extremely active in pursuing investment for infrastructure development in India, and to assist the missions in their trade and investment promotion activities, a separate fund called the Market Expansion Activities Fund has been created some years back under the Ministry of External Affairs budget to carry out various investment promotion activities and outreach activities targeting chambers of commerce, industry associations, branding or publicity events, catalog shows, buyer-sellers meet, exhibitions, market analysis and economic intelligence, visits of delegations from India, advocacy work, seminars, conferences, and services to our Indian companies investing overseas. The Ministry proactively initiates and partners signature events to bolster our economic partnerships. As part of our efforts, the MEA conducts a series of activities and events, again along with partner ministries, with various other stakeholders such as chambers of commerce, export promotion councils, industry associations. For instance, just let me give you a few examples. We did Africa, a Land of Opportunities in collaboration with the PhD Chamber of Commerce. We did India Latin America Summit with CII. We also organized last year a session on investment and business opportunities in the telecom sector in cooperation with the Telecom Equipment and Services Export Promotion Council, where we invited the ambassadors of 19 countries. And our ambassadors interact regularly with apex chambers like CII, FICCI, PhD, and ASSOCHAM, as well as export promotion councils. And when our head of missions were here in November, we organized sessions, very useful sessions for them, divided region-wise with CII and with FICCI, where the heads of mission, our ambassadors from certain regions, interacted with all the Indian companies who were interested in looking in those regions. And there was a very intense question and answer session and led to some very good contacts being taken forward. Then, of course, you know, the Energy Security Division has also been organizing regular meetings with public and private sector organizations, and our territorial divisions, economic diplomacy is really a part of what they do on a day-to-day basis. The new edition of MEA's India in Business, which we are releasing today, invites global investments to become a part of the India growth story and outlines the various initiatives taken by government to encourage investment, such as the National Manufacturing Policy, Telecom Policy, etc. It aims to act as a comprehensive guide for the investor with investment opportunities broken down sector and region-wise, and showcases the unique opportunities presented by each state in the country. This publication also covers the legal, administrative, and compliance aspects of foreign direct investment. Since our target audience is foreign investors, in order to garner maximum impact and reach out to the broadest possible base of stakeholders, we hope to bring out the publication in 10 different languages apart from English. We hope to bring this out in Spanish, French, Chinese, Arabic, Russian, German, Portuguese, Bahasa, Indonesian, Myanmarese, and Turkish. And we would also be bringing out an update of the publication in 6 months' time. Now, I just thought I would bring in a personal note over here. I started by saying it's a particular pleasure for me. Well, you know, in Ministry of External Affairs, you've always had divisions that are focused very intensely on economic work. You've had an economic division with some very fine officers. I remember 2 years before economic liberalization, Mr. Shyam Saran, who was at that time DCM in Embassy of India, Tokyo, coming and talking to us who were undergoing a commercial representatives training course in the Foreign Service Institute, arguing very strongly for opening India up to foreign direct investment. And I remember at that time we said, my God, you're opening the floodgates for foreigners to come in. He said, what floodgates? Open it up and then see. So we were in the forefront of actually pushing for much of this. And we have had a multilateral economic relations division. We've had an ITEC division, which is now in a part of the Development Partnership Administration that is headed by Ms. Sujata Mehta. So all along, we have focused very heavily. And I was in 92 Director of the Economic Coordination Unit, which was the forerunner of the Investment and Trade Promotion that's headed by Prabhat Kumar now. It was set up in 1991 when our economic liberalization program started. And MEA was in the forefront of actually projecting India as an investment destination to the rest of the world. We've had entire generations of officers working in this, and as director, I had a sterling complement of undersecretaries, starting with Javed Ashraf, who was my probationer, Navdeep Suri, Bhagwant Bishnoi, Rahul Chabra, Vinu Rajamoni. It was in the course of 2.5 years. So all of us have done economic work, you know. I remember as first secretary going to wholesale food and fruit markets in Paris or in Bangkok to see how we can promote sale of individual quick frozen shrimp. So it's been a part of whatever we do. And it is for me a privilege, really, to be here today to release this book, in a sense continuing what we have always been doing as part of the Ministry of External Affairs. Please come. Come on. Come. We can all hold it. Come. 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 Take the picture, quick. Please. I'm here, right by you. Right by you. Come. Right by you. Come, Sujata. Yeah, right here. Right. Hold the book. Hold the book. Come on. Yes. Yeah, we've all got it. Fabulous work done by Mukta and Prabhat.
Thank you.
Thank you.